You know, everybody wants to be the first one on the bandwagon to jump out here and wave a flag about Palestine and Hamas. You know, do you even know what you're protesting about? Do you really know what you're screaming about? You know, Muslims are real fond of condemning Western morality when it comes down to alcohol, nudity, premarital sex, homosexuality, you know, and that kind of thing. But, the thing that bothers me with that is Muslims don't have any problem with child marriages, child sex, which is illegal, and it still goes on. And you know, maybe you need to think about who killed 3,000 Americans on 9/11. It was an Islamic terrorist. And maybe you need to watch a movie called Dancing Boys of Afghanistan. It exposes a custom of Muslims buying young boys for sex. They find these impoverished families and they buy their young boys as young as 10, 11 years old for sex. And the more boys you own is the higher status that you have. And there was a thing out years ago, I can't remember when, but one landlord or warlord, whatever the hell you want to call him, he said in over 20 years he owned over 3,000 young boys. So, that's hypocrisy, is what that is. That's exactly what that is. That is hypocrisy. That's homosexuality, which they say they condemn. And if that's not a believer, don't make a believer out of you, then maybe you need to be shot at by one. Or maybe you need to watch them put their prayer rug down and pray and then get up and go kill somebody. Maybe you really need to look at what you're protesting about when you start screaming about the Palestinians and Hamas. You know, if you really want to help out that cause, then to me, you're just as sick and perverted as they are. But go help them out, by all means, because this is one American. I would be glad to see you go. I'll just be honest with you. Because I have spent 30 years dealing with Sunni Muslims. 30 years dealing with Islamic extremists. And I've seen what they're capable of. I've seen what they do. So, and you can see now what they're doing to America. Everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon to help everybody out. They would kill you in a heartbeat over there. And they really would. And that's something that I think a lot of you need to see for yourself. So what I would suggest is that you go to these countries and you walk among them and come back and tell us how you feel, if you come back at all.